When I finished my master's in Estonia, I actually decided I want to do my PhD overseas. Of course, the world is big, so where do you go? But because I did my topic was about acculturation, and I read and cited quite a lot of Colleen Ward's work. So my initial idea was to find out where is Colleen, because I never met her at conferences. It was just her work I was familiar with. And then by searching her on internet, I found her in New Zealand, and I found CACR webpage. And actually immediately I fell in love with the center. Although it was for me a bit too far, New Zealand was a bit too far, but the more I read about CACR, the more I got really attracted to the idea that this place probably attracts a lot of international students who do research in the same area I'm interested in. So I was attracted to this idea of being together with other people who have similar interests and to learn from each other and share that experience. So that was, yeah, the beginning of my interest, or how it all started. I ended up here. PhD itself, it's a difficult process because it takes minimum 3 years of hard work, a lot of patience, persistence, perseverance. So it's not an easy job, if I can say so. But at the same time, it's a great opportunity actually when you have time to work on your own project. You have time to actually teach yourself new things, and at the same time, the center has offered us like this environment where lots of other students or people are in the same boat. So that experience was really valuable because we could learn from each other, and we could share our worries, we could share our problems. But not only that, like we also had lots of fun. Yeah, because we were all away from home, and we were like family here, and we did things like to explore New Zealand, to celebrate different occasions. So it was hard work, but at the same time it was enjoyable process because of the people who I met here, and also like it was very good that we had weekly labs where we could be exposed to each other's work, each other's research. So I could learn from a lot of different cultural contexts because our students were from all over the world, and the topics were also from different areas in the world. So I was like learning, but at the same time when I needed feedback for my research, so I had this opportunity to present, and people from the lab would give you feedback and help you to develop your ideas. So all in all, like it was a hard time, but at the same time was very valuable experience. The first year, Colleen Ward had a big fellowship, big research project. It was James Cook Fellowship, I think, and she advertised as like a summer scholarship, and I applied for it, and I got it for summer. And that was really good because we could work on something very specific. We did a survey among new settlers here in New Zealand. So we designed the whole survey, carried out and did analysis, and later on we published a paper of it. So that was for me actually very enjoyable because it was very specific task and had certain ends, so it wasn't like PhD that lasted for 3 years. So, and I also was lucky to work for a Faculty of Education for several educational projects. I was research assistant there, so that was, yeah, besides my PhD. Yeah, when you accumulate knowledge like step by step, it's hard to actually compare. You know, when did you learn, but I guess like from 3 years before when I started and when I finished, I learned a lot, and that knowledge is always with me, and that was very benefit. I think that what helped me to get the research grant after I finished. I had to write a research proposal for Estonian Science Foundation to be able to get funding, like for postdoc position. It wasn't like advertised postdoc position. It was more like an open call to get money for the postdoc position, but you had to write like your own project. So definitely, like everything I accumulated during my PhD years, I could just, you know, probably put in that application, and eventually, yeah, it was successful. So definitely, if I wasn't here, if I wasn't doing the PhD, you know, I wouldn't be able to receive this research grants afterwards. It's about historical representations and how they affect the current intergroup relations in Estonia. Yeah, it's still ongoing. It just I had to pause it a little bit because I have, yeah, baby at home now. But also, like from being here in CACR and meeting all these people, like now I have like this international network, like because all the students have gone away from here, and if once in a while, like I get invitation to be part, like an Estonian representative, or being part of some big study or big survey. So, you know, again, like if it wasn't PhD, I wouldn't have that network. I wouldn't have those contacts. And if I plan to do something in the future, cross-cultural, then it would be easy just to use those contacts I met here. So it's again like benefit from doing a PhD here.